here's our newest patient, Amara Thomas. Please sit anywhere you like. Okay guys, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Miles.
Nikki Gilson.
Mike.
Alright, I'm Dr. Sosselman. I'll be your group therapist for the next few days. I understand that Amara is new here, but are any of you three acquaintances? Come on guys, lighten up.
In this hellhole, you must be fucking insane.
Please refrain from using any profanity unless you absolutely have to.
Oh, I have to.
So, who wants to start by telling us a little about themselves? Or maybe how they ended up here in the rehab center? How about we start with the oldest? Mr. Sicko?
Is that a jab at for how long I've been here? Obviously, this group therapy stuff doesn't help.
You've actually been improving.
Don't care, let me just tell my story. I came here when I was 15.
I was a weird kid, not too many friends. But I had her, which was all that mattered to me. Brianna was my first love, and I would do anything for her.
Hey, did you listen to that new song I told you about?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. Mike, I think somebody stole my iPod, and I think I know who.
I had to give her peace of mind and find this guy. She tried to stop me, but she knew that once I made my choice, I stick to it.
Hey! You stole my girl's iPod and I'm not cool with that.
Wait, what? Who the hell are you to accuse me of something like that, man?
Doesn't matter, she says you stole it, and if you give it back right now, there won't be any problems.
Oh, really? Oh,
That's
really?
when things got really bad.
Alright, man, watch out.
I knew I shouldn't have reacted so violently, but that is the hot-headedness that I have acquired.
Oh, man. Alright, it's alright. Alright, it's cool. It's cool.
Whoa, what's going on in here? Mr. Sicko, give me that knife. I want to see you two in my office right now.
We each told our sides of the story, and mine didn't match up to theirs. I realized that they had set me up and made me sound like I was crazy, and since I had social issues, it didn't seem too far off.
They said I was hearing voices and my odd behavior made that seem true. I've been here ever since.
Lucky you, some of us are actually crazy.
Thank you, Mike. I think your case will be reviewed again. The signs of schizophrenia aren't noticeable anymore. And Nikki, what do you mean by crazy? Do you think you're crazy?
Isn't that why we're here? To fix our crazy? To make ourselves normal again? Whatever normal is.
I guess I am crazy. I mean, half the time I'm here, the other half is just dark and pointless. But I guess that's what you get when you come from darkness.
Could you care to explain?
I don't remember much before I was 9. I never knew my dad. My mom died of drug addiction before my 9th birthday. I was a whoopsie, shall I say. My other 3 siblings were at least 8 years older than me, and I was only their half-sister. I never really had an upside of being bipolar. My swings were just low and lower. I usually couldn't remember much from my lower moods, which terrified me. I was terrified of myself. I was afraid of where I would end up if I shot into one of my lower moods, if there was anywhere I could hide. After a while, I just tried staying inside for fear of losing myself. But they still came back. During one of my lower moods, I completely blacked out and woke up here. I don't know how I got here, and I honestly don't think I want to know. The medication I've been given doesn't make me feel low anymore. It doesn't make me feel anything. It's the healthiest I've been. I just want someone to lean on, not medication.
Thank you, Nikki. I know it's hard to talk about. Alright guys, I think this is it for today. And hopefully we can be just as productive tomorrow.
Hi. Hi. Can I sit here?
Can you believe how good the food is here?
Actually, surprisingly good.
Just wait till dinner tonight.
Can't wait. Napkin time?
Oh wait, it is napkin time.
Yeah, look at that. Look at all those.
We got more napkins than I do.
Sorry I'm late, guys. Looks like we're making some progress here. Very proud of you guys.
Yeah, for her maybe.
Would you care to jump on up and tell your story?
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Well, Miss Thomas, you're the only person who hasn't shared yet. Do you feel comfortable enough to share?
I guess so. I guess I'll just start from the beginning. I was 16 years old when I met Derek. It didn't take long for us to fall in love. We were both young, but that didn't matter. Life was something that intrigued us both, and we planned on living the remainder of ours together. It was the night of our 1-year anniversary. He had come over to my house and surprised me with dinner. We hung out until pretty late. His mother called me hysteric, asking if he was still at my house. Apparently, an unidentified body had been found at the site of a car crash, with my bracelet around its wrist. I became depressed. We were supposed to get married and be together forever. Now everything was empty. Life had no meaning. My happiness had been torn away from me too early, and everything reminded me of him. Things began to spiral out of control, and all I could control was what I did to myself. I feel a bit silly for drinking and crying. I became more depressed and anorexic. I wanted to die sometimes to see if I had a chance of seeing Derek again. That ended 3 months ago when I was found passed out on the floor for malnutrition. I've been recovering in the hospital since then. And here I am. But I think I'm starting to get better.
That's wonderful that you're seeing your own improvement, Amara.
You think this is hard stuff?
Everyone has their own hard shit to deal with. What makes you think you're any better?
Because it is. I went to juvie. I did bad things. Until that idiot of a girlfriend ratted me out.
I was 16 when I realized that I love fire. I guess you could call me a pyromaniac, but I just like lighting stuff on fire. Not long after that is when I started committing arson. And not too long after that, I got caught and sent to juvie for 1.5 years. Before I was released, I was caught up in the drug scene. Heroin was my favorite. However, I had to hide it from Teresa. I loved her, yes. We had been together since freshman year, but she didn't understand me anymore. She didn't understand that I needed to take risks. I was hitting up one night and she thought she'd stop by and surprise me. But when she saw me, she went ballistic. She threw my stash away and called the police.
Hell, no one obviously understands us since we're here.
Did you ever think about understanding each other?
We want things to change?
Good. That's a start. We're all alone. Not necessarily, but I see your point.
We all need someone. Someone that lets us feel that we belong.
We all need each other, because then we're not alone.
Exactly. Wow. You four are a remarkable group, making such great progress in such a short time.
Does this mean that we get to get out sooner?
Not exactly. But you guys are thinking more positively, which is an essential piece of the puzzle of getting out of here. Well, because you guys have made such great progress, I think I'll let you out early for lunch.
Ew, lunch time.
Can't believe you got tacos.
Hey, what's wrong with tacos?
I thought you said all the food here was really good.
I know what I said, but gross.
I think you're just picky.
I'm not.
Or two.
I'm not.
You are.
Okay, guys, okay, let's not be forced.
Oh, shut up. You have Cheerios.